Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome to Firewatch. So, I realize a billion of other people have played this, but this one's going to be different because it's not going to be at all. It's going to be exactly the same, but still, it's me, hey. So I have watched this entire game. I do have to admit, I know what happens, I know all that stuff. I'll try not to spoil it for people that are watching it for the first time. The reason I know this is because I watched Yogscast Sip's playthrough, and what I've decided to do is I'm going to do the complete opposite of what he did in his playthrough, because it'll be new to me that way. And if you want to see his playthrough, it's like 11 videos long. I think it's like, I don't know, 4 hours, something like that maybe. This will probably be about 3 hours long or so, I believe. So, we'll see. Okay. Let's get into this. It's going to be an emotional, prepare yourself for some emotions happening in this first little bit, but we'll get into it. Okay. I'm actually really excited for this. I love the game. I've not played it yet, but I love it just based on watching it so far. Camp Santo presents, or Campo Santo, I don't know. In cooperation with Panic Inc. Panic at the Disco. Brennan Yuri. Okay. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. That's when I was born. Not really. I was born in 1993, so a little bit different, but you're close enough. You see Julia. Hey girl, how you doing? She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, my name's Jordan, but that's fine, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's your major? You're pretty. I would say you're pretty, probably, because I'm dumb. You're pretty, she says coolly. Okay. You are not. You are, why? Is that coolly or quality? I don't know. You are a future hangover. Why? You reply confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. That's how it works. That's how me and my girlfriend got together. Totally. Alright. Oh, that sensitivity. Hang on. Let me also put that up a little bit. I gotta fix that just a little bit. Apologies. Can I? Controls. Mouse smoothing. New. Let's put that up a little bit. Still not great, but it's fine. Backpack. Alright. Hello. That's a nice truck, actually. Don't mind if I do. Oh, where am I going? I know where I'm going, but still. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. Aww. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Sounds familiar. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia's in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while she's walking this dog. It's badass. So Sips, he went with this one, so I'm gonna go with this one. Plus, I probably would go with this one anyways. Even though I know my girlfriend would prefer the German shepherd, but I'm going with this just because it make her happy, and also it's opposite. Excuse me, I just about choked. Bucket is a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him too. Aww. What'd I call him? Bucket? Okay, I remember now. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off the high deserts. What do you think about kids, she asks. I don't know, they're pretty gross. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. Yep. I'm saying, if you and I have a couple little idiots, whatever, that would be pretty good. One day while rush. So he said, that would be pretty good, I think. And I'll say one day while rush. She looks away towards the mountains. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. Don't worry, you assure her. Okay. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. What? of an undergrad. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. Okay. Okay, one day. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on Sunday morning. I can see that happening. Not really. I would be killed if I did that. Alright. Let's see. Thoroughfare Trailhead. What we got here? 2-4. Ooh, zoom. So that's like all the stuff. Don't forget to check in. No fireworks. Not recommended for inexperienced people. Hackers. Ooh, what's that? Well, don't mind if I do. I didn't see that in his playthrough, so that's quite nice. I'm gonna kind of look around a little bit more. Like I'm not going to streamline this quite. Well, he didn't really streamline it, but I'm just going to try to, find things that maybe he didn't, because I'm, curious. I mean, it's quite. God, this game is beautiful. Sorry, it just kind of took me over, kind of looking at it. It is one of the most beautiful games I think I've ever looked at. I really, really love it. Kind of reminds me of The Long Dark. It's Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad because he said you ignore her. You call her inconsiderate her asshole. She tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings. Yeah, I think it's better to get your feelings out there instead of just ignoring it, so yeah, go for it. Arguments happen. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants for her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. See, if this was real life, I would be doing the Victoria's Secret model. Let's just get that out there. That's what I do. But for this, we're doing the opposite. So we do that, and I look awesome. Oh yeah, baby. All right. Oh, I did it. Sweet hops. Is it really hops when you just jump down? I don't know. Ah, God, this game is beautiful. I really, really love hiking, by the way, like real life. I've only done it, I don't know, probably like 5, 6, 7 times. But I don't know, since I've been a kid, I used to climb throughout the mountains because I live in, Kentucky, so very abundant amount of mountains to climb up and over. I live in the Appalachian Mountains, so a lot to climb in, and it's always fun. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at nights. There's a festival in town. It brings folks from faraway places. One of them tries to monkey with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Oh. Fuck. Dog. Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. So, everyone that I've seen, which is like 2 or 3 people. Okay, sorry. You beat his gut and face him, which is what I would do. But there's also the opposite of you scare him away, because I've not seen anyone do this yet. So here we go. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you. He runs away. Okay, so I didn't get the injuries that I could have sustained. If you want to see those, you can go watch this. Because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. You don't want to go that way either. Okay. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Aww. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate's department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. So, with the job I have IRL, I would just move because I can work from anywhere, and if it made my wife happy, I would do that. But Henry is very stubborn, and he may have his own thing in life in Boulder, so it kind of makes sense. So I've seen agree if she commutes back and forth, and that's I think at least it's a middle ground, but I have to click this one because I've seen this one and it makes me feel bad to click this one, but I'm doing it. Okay. You tell her that this means you two won't have a family. She said, well, she's totally right. She asks if taking her job means you won't come with her. You say yes. Again, bullshit. But she decides not to take it. I feel really bad. Oh, God. I really don't want to do that. Julia is asked to leave Boulder on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books important to her research, blah, blah, blah. Okay. She didn't remember that she happily loaned them just 2 days prior. Oh no. She was found crying in the stairwell. Okay, here again, I'm really worried, or really sad that I have to do this, because you should have talked to someone about this, because that's bad if you don't remember something like that. But everyone chooses this. Like, that's obviously something you don't just say, yeah, it's fine. But you make macaroni, drink wine, and forget about it, which is something I would probably do for my girlfriend, but not with something that's serious. It works. You watch Dallas on TV and sleep together on the couch. It's cute, though, but I feel bad. Pick up. Looks just like me. King beef. Oh, it's beautiful. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn child little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love, and after 5 minutes she gets into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family they are crushed and begin to make trips from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple of months. So everyone I've seen is determined to take care of it by herself, which I can understand, and I know there's certain situations where that is best, and putting your wife into a home is bad, and the home kind of has a lot of negatives to it, but there's also, a lot of positives as well. It just, that's a hard thing to do, but if I'm not physically or, mentally able and emotionally able to take care of her, I think it's best to just put her into a facility, probably. As long as I can, visit daily. I don't know if that happens or not. I would probably end up staying there, though. Or I would try. Oh, God. Yeah, if I ever had to make that decision, I really don't know what I would do. I would, fully ask her, even if, it's, any type of affliction or anything like that, still kind of would try to keep it as their decision. Is that an elk or a deer? It's a big old deer. Big old buck. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. See, that's the part I don't like. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. I think it's like one of those things that you don't really know until you're in that situation, and you can't really understand into that, but still, I don't know. I still don't know what I would do either way. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. Again, you should see a therapist. You've always really liked Susan. Months go by. Bucket dies. No, Bucket. Julia doesn't seem to remember him when you tell her. Oh, no. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. The back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more, you think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Now, I know it's dementia, and I don't know if it mentioned that in this at all, but obviously that's what it is. I just where I didn't get it checked. That wasn't the best. And I've known people who've had that, and it's really sad, and, it's quite hard to imagine. I'm afraid my dad is going to have that. He's in his late 40s, and he's already forgetting more and more. So it's one of those things that kind of hits a little close, I guess. But, it's kind of scary. You take it. All right. Firewatch. Enter the lookout tower. Oh, this game is so beautiful. Oh, what's that? Some odd textures, but it's alright. Oh man, I love this art style so much. It's so beautiful. So good. So good. So usually I would do these episodes like a little bit longer. But once I do like a few things up here, I'm going to just kind of end it to get, kind of started. Because I need to actually do some other stuff, and I apologize for that. There's that other tower. Thoroughfare Tower, I believe. Is that what it was called? Thoroughfare? Yeah. Thoroughfare Lookout, rather. But, oh, I closed it behind me. Sweet. Beautiful.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello. Can you tell I knew what I need to do? Hold left shift. Left shift. Oh, God. Hello.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's
Hey there,
what the
Delilah.
guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
Sorry if it's a little bit laggy, by the way.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Alright. So everyone I've seen says you killed 3 ex-husbands, so I'm gonna go with your rebelling against mom.
You're probably just rebelling against a mom who
Oh
wishes
my
you had
God.
given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my
Oh.
defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Beg
Me,
pardon?
I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Oh,
Okay,
almost.
good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but
Alright,
9
fade
times
away.
out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Firewatch. Day 1. Alright. So that's... Oh, look at us. Look at us
Morning, Henry.
riding.
Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway,
A
there's
little
still
bit.
a few hours of daylight
Don't
to get
judge
some
me.
work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me
You
when
can?
you're ready.
I know she can,
Hey,
actually. It's
Sorry,
fine.
guess I slept in.
Hey.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh,
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Yes.
Whoops.
Down there.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you
1989.
acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of
May
your room with a
1989. My
round
brother
map
was
on
like-
it. Do you see it?
2 months old. Oh. Yeah, I see it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
I didn't
This
pay
is the
attention.
Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing.
There it is.
You use this to... Fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Can you see what I see?
Are those fucking fireworks?
Yeah, I'll answer if you let me. Probably knowing this ahead of time isn't the best sometimes, but it's
Whoa,
fine.
That's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there
No.
right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job
Clorox.
is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Did it. Can I write them a ticket and not really into
Do you think you can
discipline?
handle that?
Someone said this one, so I'm gonna go
Do
with
I
that.
write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the
Thanks.
lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234.
Wow.
It's actually that for all
It's
of
very
them.
secure. Oh, secure is actually an option. I believe everyone else says smart.
secure.
Shut up.
So she has the same reaction, I see. Okay. Alright. Let's just go ahead and clean this up a little bit. There we go. Perfect. Hey. How you doing, Delilah? She didn't answer. Okay, so that's where I'm gonna call this because, like I said, I need to. Well, the thing is, I need to get a bunch of videos up today, and this kind of seemed like one that I really wanted to get up today before this game got too old. So here we are. Should have 2 other videos up today as well, and I hope you enjoy them. And I will talk to you guys in the next episode of whatever I play, but it should be Firewatch. Probably going to kind of just binge play through this. So, thank you so much, and goodbye.